Guys, it's Kay from Hub Need Home, and it is the start of the holiday season, and I know that some of you are going holiday shopping and trying to figure out gifts for your friends and family, but today we're going to talk about how to wrap the perfect gift box. Today I'm going to tell you how to wrap the perfect box so that you have no seams showing, so that you give this impressive gift to your friend or family. They're going to be like, where's the seam? How do I open this box? It looks magical and perfect. Today I'm going to tell you how to wrap a really quality box. This wrapping method is actually not difficult at all, and once you practice a few times you will be a definite expert. So let's get wrapping. Okay, now normally I would bring my box to a table to do the wrapping, but since my floor is a very nice contrast to the paper and this box, I'm going to be using the floor, but please don't wrap on the floor if you can help it. It's not the most comfortable place to do it. So you can use the counter or use the kitchen table. It'll be much more comfortable for you, I guarantee it. So here you're going to need your, whatever you're wrapping, this rectangular box. We got a little Star Wars Lego action here. So for this, we're definitely going to need some wrapping paper. This is some cool wrapping paper I got last year. We're definitely going to need some scissors. So I keep my gift wrapping scissors in a little box. So these are the ones we're going to use. And for this, I'm actually going to also be using a dedicated gift paper cutter, if we can focus on it. There we go. It's a dedicated paper cutter from Scotch, so it makes cutting gift wrapping much easier. The other thing we're also going to need is some double-sided tape. You can use regular one-sided adhesive tape for this, but it's going to be just a little bit easier and a little bit neater if you use double-sided tape. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to slide out our wrapping paper right onto the surface here. This paper came from the Container Store actually, and it's got this really beautiful grid on it. I don't know if you can see. It makes cutting the paper a lot easier. I know that some papers come with the grid already on there, which is awesome. So I'm actually going to go this way for this. So I'm going to leave about 3 squares worth. That's about 3 inches on this side, and I'm going to cut 3 squares away from this side. So this is actually where the dedicated paper cutter comes into play here. So I'm going to start from the bottom and count 3 squares. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to cut this line here, and here we go. Perfect. There we go. That paper cutter really comes in handy. I love this thing. I think it was like $3. So just like every video, I'm going to put a link in the description where you can find this. It is an affiliate link, so it does support the channel. Thank you very much. Just full disclosure there. So I'm going to put aside my paper cutter. And I'm going to make a decision about what is the bottom of the box. If you don't have a manufacturer's box like this one, just determine which is the bottom of the box, and we're going to start with the bottom. So I'm going to go with the back of the box, which is this way, and I'm going to sort of do a little impromptu measurement here. So I know that right now that I have too much of this paper, so I am going to cut a little bit so I don't have that much. So let me measure again on this side. I have way too much paper, so I'm going to actually cut. I'm just going to estimate about how much to cut, but basically you want enough to have one of the sides go halfway across the box and one of the sides go all the way to the end of the box here. So it looks like I'm going to cut about this much off from this. So let me grab my handy dandy paper cutter again. Okay. And you know what? I don't throw away these scraps. I use these for wrapping smaller boxes, or use them for cards and labels to go right on the package there. So let me put that scrap aside. Isn't this paper like just really cute? I love this paper so much. Okay, so now we are going to start officially wrapping. So here it was the, wait, which side? You know what, it doesn't really matter which side is the top and the bottom. But let's just pretend that this is actually the bottom of the box. If you didn't have a manufacturer's box and you had a box with like a top and a bottom, like a regular one of these boxes with a top and a bottom, just make sure you find out which one is going to be your bottom, and you're going to start on the bottom of the box with the bottom of the box facing towards you, facing up. Okay? So this is going to be the bottom of the box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I'm all straight here, and then I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to pull it kind of taut, and it only fits over half of the box, okay? And then I'm going to take a little, my index finger, my thumb, and I'm going to pinch the sides of the box, making a crease. Making a beautiful crease, okay? You don't have to get too crazy with that, okay? And then I'm gonna take a few pieces of double-sided tape. There we go. Let me just check to see where that went. So it's about right there. And I'm gonna stick them right on that box. I'm gonna put one towards the center there. And one on the very end here. We're going to take this little piece right here, hit our crease. There. We've done our first step, okay? Now here's the longer side of the wrapping paper. And we're going to take it, we're going to fold it over this way. And we're going to pull it nice and taut so that the paper is very taut, okay? Then we're going to fold it over the other side of the box. And again, with your thumb and your index finger and whatever other fingers you want to involve in this, you can make a crease on the side of the box, okay? There you go. You can go a little bit beyond the box if you'd like, just to make sure that everything is nice and creased. I have a Band-Aid on this finger because I cut this finger earlier, so this is not the best day to do this, but that's okay. If you want, you can also crease the other side of the box as well, just to make it look nice and neat. Now, after you've done that, you want to pull this back over, and you see we've got that crease here. What you're going to do is you're going to fold that crease, because that's now the edge of the box. Make sure you get it nice and even. Whoops, there we go, beautiful. Okay, there. Now this is now the end of the box. So go and refold over, then we're gonna put 3 more pieces of double-sided tape. Make sure you establish where the end of the box is. I'm gonna put it right towards the end of this box, okay? On that side. All right, you gotta put your tape just the same way you did in the middle of the box, except on the edge of the box. Don't put it over the edge on this side, just put it on the very top at the edge. And now we're gonna fold over that folded piece over to the edge of the box. Perfect. It's looking really beautiful so far. So remember that the seam of the present is now on the side and is virtually invisible. Okay, this looks really nice. So the side where the seam came, that's now the bottom of your box, okay? So now let's turn the box over. We have it facing this way towards you. And I'm actually going to change the angle of the camera so you guys can see this a little better. Okay, so here's the side of the box. And this is going to be not so easy to do facing away from you. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to pinch the sides in. There's one side, and there's the other side. And you can like fold over these little pieces. Boom. So don't worry about this like excess stuff. If you want, you can cut that off, but I usually just kind of keep it there. And I'm gonna turn the box over again. Now remember, this is the bottom of the box now, that's at the top. I'm gonna do the same thing to the bottom here. There, that's better. I'm sorry, my arm was in the way there. Okay. Try to get it as even as you can. Okay, so remember this is the bottom of the box, okay? So this is the side we're gonna fold in first. And I like to just crease it down the bottom there. And if you wanna tape this side, you can. I think I'm actually going to tape that side, just because it's kind of, it just makes it easier. And sometimes I just fold this over as well, just so it's less obnoxious. Take my double-sided tape right to the edge there. Okay, then remember this is the bottom of the box. Take this big flap, fold it over, and do the same thing. So as you did on the other side, so I folded over that little portion onto the box, and I did the little creasing action again, okay? And you're basically going to do the same thing that you did to the other sides of the box. That little crease, you're gonna fold it over. And then this one you definitely want a double side tape. So I like to take a little and do like a diagonal action. There, and then I just press that there. And now you have a really beautiful looking edge with no tape showing whatsoever. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. And it's really important that you don't have too much of these excess paper showing at the edges here. If you find that you have too much and it's like starting to become difficult to do this, you can just simply cut, you know, an inch or two off. To get a nice, neat looking edge here. Let's see, is this the bottom of the top? Okay. Let me just turn this sucker around. Press these ends in. So this one's the bottom. So this is the one I'm gonna fold over first. There we go. Creasy, creasy, creasy. Let's straighten that out again. There we go. You can make a crease on that side as well. The other thing that makes gift packaging look really professional and clean and neat is to crease the edges of the box. And we'll do that at the end. There we go. So I did it one more time. I folded over and did right over the edge of the box. Actually, this side doesn't look as excellent as the other side. Look, let's just fold it over a little bit more. There we go. That looks a little better. Okay, so we're going to fold this over, press it down. There. And now, as you can see, it's a very nice looking side of the box. So when you're done wrapping the box, you can make it look even more professional and even more amazing by creasing all of the sides of the box with your thumb and forefinger so that every side looks nice and crisp. It's just optional. You don't have to do this extra step, but I find that it adds a little special something to your present when all sides are beautifully creased. Okay. There you have it. You have this beautiful wrapped package. Look at that. Doesn't it look awesome? It is beautiful, and there is no visible tape, and there is no obvious seam. This is the seam of the box, so that's where they start unwrapping from. But I guarantee you, if you give this box to someone, they're gonna be like, where do I pull from? They'll probably pull one of these tabs first. And I think this looks really beautiful. There's no ugly seam in the middle. Both sides are really beautiful. And your next step is going to be to put a gorgeous ribbon on this box, and I'm gonna teach you how to do a gorgeous homemade pom-pom bow in the next video. So there it is, you guys. There is the perfect wrapped gift. Let me know if you're gonna try this, if you have double-sided tape at home. It's definitely a good investment. I will leave all of the products I used down in the description below for you to purchase or you to check out at your local store. I hope that this video helped you guys, and if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. We do home stuff, organizing stuff, and weird stuff also on this channel. It's a lot of fun, so if you're not already subscribed, we'd love to have you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!